Over the course of history, only a handful of men have pushed the boundaries of human strength. These extraordinary individuals earned legendary reputations, transcending normal human limits to achieve near-superhuman feats. Their astonishing accomplishments continue to amaze and inspire. Here are 10 of the strongest men in history you won't believe existed. Number 10. Alexander Karelin. Nicknamed the Russian Bear and the Experiment, Alexander Karelin is a legend of Greco-Roman wrestling. Born in 1967 in Siberia, he weighed an astounding 15 pounds at birth. Towering at 6 feet 4 inches and competing at 289 pounds, Karelin's unmatched dominance made him seem superhuman. He began wrestling at 13 and after a leg fracture at 15, returned stronger, eventually going unbeaten for 13 years. He won 3 Olympic golds and 1 silver, going 10 consecutive years without conceding a single point. His signature move, the Karelin lift, involved hoisting 300-pound opponents who went limp to resist him. Many believed his abilities were the product of a scientific experiment. Despite injuries, Karelin remained a constant in the sport, a symbol of sheer strength and relentless determination. His achievements continue to inspire, proving that with unshakable resolve, even the most impossible barriers can be broken. Number 9. Mark Henry. Mark Henry, born in 1971, stands as a towering icon of strength. At 6 feet 4 inches and 412 pounds, he first made waves in Olympic weightlifting, debuting in the 1992 Barcelona Olympics and collecting gold, silver, and bronze at the Pan American Games. Inspired by meeting Andre the Giant, Mark's journey to strength stardom began early. In 1996, he joined WWE as their first developmental athlete, later becoming a wrestling powerhouse in groups like the Nation of Domination. But it wasn't just wrestling. Henry broke powerlifting records and stunned crowds by lifting massive weights without special gear. His strength intimidated even WWE legends like The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. Despite injuries, Henry's dedication never wavered. His strength wasn't just physical, it was mental and unyielding. Whether in the ring or lifting impossible loads, Mark Henry redefined what human power could look like, earning his title as the world's strongest man and inspiring generations of athletes. Number 8. Franco Columbu. Standing only 5 feet 5 inches, Franco Columbu defied all odds to become one of bodybuilding's greatest icons. Born in Sardinia, Italy, Franco started as a boxer before transitioning to powerlifting and ultimately professional bodybuilding. His career peaked with 5 Mr. Olympia wins between 1974 and 1981. Columbu's enduring friendship and rivalry with Arnold Schwarzenegger helped propel both men to greatness. After meeting in 1965, they trained together under Joe Weider's guidance and even co-founded a bricklaying business to survive financially. Franco's feats were legendary. He could deadlift vehicles and once burst a hot water bottle using only lung power. He also worked as a chiropractor and trained stars like Sylvester Stallone. His ability to dominate despite his size proved that strength comes in many forms. Columbu's legacy isn't just built on muscle, but on sheer willpower and heart, cementing him as a giant among legends. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell right now. Number 7. Magnus Ver Magnusson. Born in 1963, Magnus Ver Magnusson became a force in strongman history. At 6 feet 1 inch and 286 pounds, he claimed the world's strongest man title 4 times, 1991, 1994, and 1996. Raised on a farm in rural Iceland, his early exposure to manual labor gave him unmatched strength from a young age. He once said, "I was always stronger than the rest of the kids." That natural power paired with relentless discipline set him apart. Known for lifting enormous stones and hauling vehicles, Magnus blended brute strength with endurance. Despite early doubts about his size, he outperformed bulkier rivals with top finishes in deadlifts and squats. He remained Iceland's strongest man until retiring in 2004. Notably, he was among the first to include cardiovascular training in his strength regime. His 1,500-plus pound deadlift remains legendary. Magnus's legacy continues to inspire strongmen worldwide, a symbol of power, resilience, and innovative training. Number 6. Paul Anderson. Born in Toccoa, Georgia, on October 17, 1932, Paul Anderson, nicknamed the Dixie Derrick, overcame Bright's disease as a child to become one of the strongest men in history. He left a football scholarship at Furman University to pursue weightlifting, where his exceptional leg strength stood out. Anderson caught the attention of deadlift legend Bob Peoples, who mentored him to national success. His breakthrough came in 1952 when he set state records and performed a 660-pound squat. By 1955, he broke the world clean and jerk record at 436 pounds and amazed audiences in Moscow by pressing over 400 pounds. His backlift of 6,270 pounds remains unmatched and is recorded in the Guinness Book of World Records. Anderson's Cold War strength earned him the Russian nickname Chudo-Pero, Wonder of Nature. In 1956, despite illness, he won Olympic gold, becoming a symbol of American might. His legacy continues to inspire lifters around the world. Number 5. Hercules. Hercules, the son of Zeus and the mortal Alcmaeon, is one of mythology's greatest symbols of strength and courage. As a demigod, he was born with powers far beyond those of ordinary men. His incredible feats have fascinated people for centuries. His myth centers around 12 impossible labors, tests of might, endurance, and wit. In one, Hercules battled the Nemean lion, a beast with impenetrable skin. Using sheer strength, he strangled it and wore its hide as a trophy. In another, he was tasked with cleaning the Augean stables, untouched for decades. Using cleverness and force, he redirected 2 rivers to wash them clean in a day. These legendary deeds earned Hercules admiration from gods and mortals alike. Upon his death, he was granted immortality and welcome to Mount Olympus. Hercules remains a timeless figure, celebrated not just for his power, but for his resilience, cleverness, and unwavering heroism. Number 4. Louis Cyr. Louis Cyr, born in 1863 in Quebec, is hailed as one of the strongest men who ever lived. Growing up working on farms and in lumber camps, he developed immense physical strength from a young age. At 17, he gained fame for lifting a wagon out of the mud. He later beat Quebec's strongest man by lifting a 480-pound stone. One of his most jaw-dropping feats occurred in Boston, where he lifted a platform holding 18 men, totaling over 4,300 pounds. Cyr also famously resisted the pull of 4 horses in Montreal and repeated a similar stunt during Queen Victoria's visit to Ottawa. He even trained in boxing and wrestling to take on larger opponents, proving his strength wasn't just brute force, but also skillful. Cyr's fame spread worldwide, earning him the title Strongest Man on Earth. His legacy endures as a symbol of raw power, determination, and the human body's astonishing potential. Number 3. Žydrūnas Savikas. Žydrūnas Savikas, known as Big Z, is considered one of the greatest strongmen in history. Born in Lithuania, he was inspired by a 1989 strongman contest and entered his first competition at just 19, beating seasoned athletes. Over his career, he won Lithuania's Strongest Man 17 times and captured 4 World's Strongest Man titles: 2009, 2010, 2012, 2014. His world records include a 227-kilogram log lift and a 525-kilogram tire hammer lift. In 2001, he tore both patellar tendons, a career-ending injury for most, but made a stunning comeback within 9 months. He would go on to win 84 international events and set over 70 world records. Savikas' resilience and power made him a legend, but his relentless pursuit of greatness also took its toll. He passed away from a heart attack, a tragic reminder that even giants have limits. His legacy lives on in strength sports worldwide. Number 2. Bill Kazmaier. Bill Kazmaier redefined what it meant to be strong. Standing 6 feet 2 inches and weighing 350 pounds at his peak, he left behind a promising football career to chase powerlifting glory. By 1978, Kazmaier made waves by squatting 782 pounds, benching 534 pounds, and deadlifting 804 pounds. He set a world bench press record of 622 pounds at age 25. But it was his reign as the world's strongest man from 1980 to 1982 that sealed his legacy. With unmatched presence and raw intensity, Kaz dominated every arena, be it lifting logs, hauling trucks, or deadlifting immense loads. Though temporarily excluded from later competitions, his record stood firm. 2,425 pounds combined lift total, over 20 world records, and 43 international wins. Kaz wasn't just strong, he was a phenomenon, reshaping strength sports forever and inspiring generations to push beyond perceived limits. Number 1. Mariusz Pudzianowski. Polish powerhouse Mariusz Pudzianowski, known as the Dominator, began his journey lifting in a garage inspired by his weightlifter father. His intense drive led to an unmatched career in strongman history. At 6 feet 1 inch and over 300 pounds, Pudzianowski combined explosive strength with agility rarely seen in the sport. He captured the world's strongest man title 5 times, more than any competitor in history, winning in 2002, 2003, 2005, 2007, and 2008. His dominance stemmed from both raw power and strict discipline, following intense training routines that mixed weightlifting, cardio, and martial arts. Mariusz stunned audiences by pulling planes, flipping cars, and deadlifting enormous loads with apparent ease. Outside of strongman contests, he also ventured into MMA, proving his athletic versatility. Pudzianowski remains a global symbol of what relentless training and mental toughness can achieve. To this day, his legacy echoes through every arena where strength and endurance are tested. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Thanks for watching.